What up? What up, what up, what up, what up? Yes. What up? Black Suburban Dad here. And today I want to talk about, this is going to be more of a storytelling as my main topic. So I usually break it down into a couple segments. I think today I have a little bit of Crime Watch. I think I'm going to kick it off with some Crime Watch. And then, of course, because we had Trump's speech, I want to bring to you some clips from Trump's speech. We have some uplifting moments. We have some moments that are not so good on the Democratic side. So I'm going to bring that to you in politics as I see it. And then as the main story topic, I want to talk about this story that I've never talked about on the internet, and that's the story about me, the cops, and my gun. So the story about me, the cops, and my gun, it could have been a story that took a downturn, but it could have been a story that took an upturn. It could have been a story that was neutral. Who knows? I'll get into it, but it is a very interesting story. Me as a black man, if you want to throw race into that, at the time that it happened, race really was not a factor in my eyes. As many things that were going on, and I had never been in that situation before, with a cop stopping me and I had a gun on me. I had never been in that situation before, but it turned out the way that it did. It could have turned out bad. It could have turned out good. I'm going to get into that, but it's definitely some information for people that have a concealed carry permit. And I'm not talking about people that's just carrying the gat with the serial number scratched off or something like that. I'm not talking about stuff like that. I'm talking about people that's legally carrying firearms, okay? I'm not out here talking to criminals.
Nope.
None of you guys packing a gat in the back of the act.
Nope.
Nothing like that, okay? And I just rhymed. Give me that. Oh, my God, the trifecta. That was unplanned. So anyway, it could be some good information for people that are concealed carriers and they actually want to be safe, or if you don't want to be safe. I'll tell you the way that the story ended up. And could have been a doozy, could have not. I'm up here like going back and forth. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. So anyway, I think to start it off, I want to get into a little bit of Crime Watch, and this is going to be a shorter segment because politics as I see it, I got so many clips that I want to go through, and I think we'll start it off on Crime Watch. Let's go. Now, with this episode of Crime Watch, it starts off, we're already sizzling, okay? And so was this cop. He was definitely sizzling, trying to get his fix in the bathroom of the police station. I mean, that was a bad move by him. So it says, the title reads, Deputy Smokes Seized Drugs in Police Station Bathroom and Overdoses. I mean, and you can see him right there on the floor. He's bent back like, you ever seen those videos where you got the skinny girls and you got the barbell, you got the 45-pound weights with the bar on it, and the girls will lay down and they roll the barbell over top of the girl and see if it can clear her body. If it doesn't, well, you need to lose a little bit more weight. So this guy, he's like folded back like he's about to do that challenge, or like he's about to do the limbo. I mean, this is the ultimate limbo, and I don't know what this square, I haven't seen this video. But what is this square? Does he got his Peter? He got his Peter out. Oh, nope. My God, bro. So this is the ultimate way that you do not want to get caught. I've always thought, and I'm not saying that I do this, okay? I'm not confessing to any kind of things that I do. I'm just saying, if I was in a situation where I was like happen to looking at something on my phone and, you know, it happened to be something that was explicit and, you know, like the lotion just happened to be sitting over there. And, you know, I found myself in a explicit situation. If that ever happened to me, it just say like my heart gave out or something like that. Like Jesus Christ, he was like, oh, I see you, fool. I see your ass. I'm about to teach you a lesson now. And he struck me down with lightning right there. And I was just like, done with the lotion, you know, the explicit material on my phone. I would not ever want to get caught like that. But just say it didn't take me out. It didn't take me out. I was still alive. So I'm in the bed and I'm thinking about it. Once I come to, I'm like, oh man, they seen all that. Like, I'd be like, I just want to leave, man. And I'm out of here. So I never want to get caught in a situation like that. And it looks like he does have his tallywhacker out right here. He's got his little egg roll, his little chow mein noodle out right here. That's a bad situation. Let's watch this video and see exactly how this cop got into this situation, man. Wake up, bro! Oh, this is crazy. And this ain't funny, but it is a little bit funny. It looks like they're about to hit him with the Narcan, okay? So I guess, what did this guy do? I'm guessing that he took the seized drugs. Maybe it's from some kind of drug bust, or maybe he just happened to be in the area where they keep all the seized drugs. He was like, you know something, man? Ain't nobody around. Let me get my fix real quick, okay? So he go in there. He probably think he's smoking. But why would he do that in a police station? Because it's going to smell. No matter what you smoke, it's going to smell. Unless you're taking like a vape pen. Maybe he had a vape pen or something like that. But is that even allowed in a police station? So, honestly, this guy's a genius. I don't know what the hell he was thinking, okay? He obviously wasn't. He obviously wasn't thinking. He was thinking with his little head, obviously, because that's literally out laying on his police uniform. But maybe he was thinking like, oh, man, this job is stressful, man. I got to go get me a hit, man. He takes a hit of something that he thought wasn't that powerful, but he actually got the powerful stuff, and it took him out. I mean, to do that, you literally have to have a demon in you, for real. Ah! Demon got me. Because I don't know whatever hell else would possess you to do something like this. Let's get back into this video. Let's see how this turns out. So they're hitting him with the Narcan. Oh, he is out, bro.
Yeah, where my car's at? Where's Narcan applied? He's coming too.
I never seen this video. This is crazy.
Leave that door open. Morales, you good?
So it looked like his eyes are open a little bit, and I didn't know that's what Narcan was. For some weird reason, when I hear of Narcan, they always say, oh, he hit him with the Narcan. And I think about that scene in Pulp Fiction with the big-ass needle, like, boom, just plunging into the heart. I swear, that's what I thought Narcan was all the way up until this point. But it's not. It looks like it's looks like it comes in a Tylenol capsule or packet like that, a Tylenol packet, and you inhale it through your nose. I guess that's how it happens. I'm learning something right now. Damn, he is folded up like a cheap suit. He's folded up like fresh linen, for real. Oh, so I think I know what happened. I think I know why he got his pants down. I think he was probably sitting on the toilet, maybe acting like, so he had to pull his pants down, acting like he was taking a deuce while he was sitting up there, you know, puffing the magic dragon, and it almost took his ass out. Because I think he survived. I think he survived from this.
Hey, drag him out, drag him out, drag him out, drag him out.
Bro, this is crazy, man.
Hey,
this is a cop.
Damn,
he is limp.
Hey, gun's still in there.
Damn, so he took his gun off too?
Leave that door open so it airs out. Because I don't know what else is in there.
Man, this is crazy. And you know what's crazy? That cop that's washing his hands, right? So usually when I'm out in Seattle, out and about, I see cops. And look, man, shout out to those cops out there for real. Because I've actually stopped and talked to cops before, right? And, you know, I'm a garbage guy. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to say that. No, I'm not one. I take that back. That's not what I do.
Nope.
That ain't what I do. I actually sell cars.
Nope.
Huh? No, really. I sell cars.
No, you're not.
I do. I sell cars.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
All right, so anyway, like I talk to these guys, right, when they're out in the field. And usually when they're dealing with these homeless guys or these people on drugs, they usually got blue gloves on, okay? They usually are gloved up. One time I talked to this officer, man, and he like took it on the chin. He wasn't mad or anything. I could see that he was a little concerned. I just walked, and I didn't know it had happened. I walked up to him. I was like, "Hey, man, like, how do you like being an officer? You know, knowing that your government doesn't support you, knowing that Seattle City doesn't support you." He was like, that's I wish they supported us more. I've been thinking about moving to Texas. But he was like, man, right now, I'm just worried about this damn liquid on me. I was like, what liquid? I looked on his leg. It was like this liquid like running down his leg. He had just dealt with this homeless person. So I don't know exactly what happened. I don't think the homeless guy peed on him. I think the homeless guy like had some kind of liquid because they be drinking some crazy shit. Ain't no telling what they be mixing up. And it spilled on him. He was like, man, I'm more worried about this damn liquid on my leg. I was like, brother, look, hey, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. I don't know how you do that job, but I hope you get that liquid off your leg for sure. So let's finish watching this.
Leave that door open for fire.
Damn, he is out, bro.
Put a trash can out there. Wake up, bud. Come on. I got a second one if you need it.
So they're hitting him with multiple Narcans.
I hit him one already on his left nostril.
So I guess, yeah, they do put it up your nose and you inhale it up your nose.
That's when he came to and then pulse. How's it pulse? You got breathing? I'm breathing. You got pulse. That's his
Man,
car.
that is
That's my
insane.
car. I came to use the restroom. I thought he was in there taking a poop, and as soon as I opened the door, he's leaning against the corner. So I ran
Okay,
back.
yeah, so I was right. And I told you I had never seen this video. I just, I got a detective mind, I guess. So he had his pants down like he was taking a deuce, to give off that vibe. And really, he was halfway deceased. I mean, I'm glad he survived. What area is that? Where is that? Okay, Sacramento. It's in California. Okay, now it makes sense. Okay, of course it's in California. But shout out to that cop, man. Hopefully he makes a full recovery. But your ass will be getting fired. Because usually the way that it happens, right? And he's probably in a police union. Usually the way that it happens with the unions is you have to actually enroll into a drug program if you have a drug problem. You got to enroll into that program, come out and tell the company that you work for, which would be, I guess, Sacramento Police, you got a drug problem. Hey, man, I want to roll into this program. Hey, yeah, I'm dirty right now, but I'm enrolling. They won't be able to fire you. But if you don't enroll into that program and you actually get caught with drugs in your system, or like this guy folded up like fresh linen, and the drugs are already in your system, I mean, you don't get any more proof than that, then you're probably going to get fired because you didn't enroll in that program before. You got caught with the drugs in your system. So, yeah, man, that's a shame right there. I don't like to see police officers like that, but, you got to abide by the law, man. But check this out. So, look, I know I'm a little, please, what is up with my, all right, hold on. Have a little technical difficulties right there. Let's see if I can get that off of my screen. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, man, if that don't go off. Okay, so I'm sure people have already seen this video. I'm a little late to the party because I've been trying to do other stories. And this is one I was like, I guess I'll let everybody else take care of it, but I guess I'll do it tonight. So in this story, it says a 16-year-old North Carolina boy breaks down in court after learning that he'll be tried as an adult and held without bond for deletion, okay? Let's see how this guy reacts. I don't think he's going to be too pleased or too happy with his results, but let's see how this
Simpson
works
came into
out.
Gaston County Court at points wiping away his tears as he stood before a judge. Just 16 years old, he's being charged with first-degree murder as an adult. That's as a result of a law change that went into effect in December, which...
Okay, so you see this guy right here, right? You see this guy in the mall or anywhere like that, and black men, just start shaving your hair. Obviously the dad's not around because the dad would have told him to shave his head. I remember when I was younger and my dad was always in my life, but he wasn't active. He wasn't active with me. It was points I thought that he didn't even like me. So that's when I, kind of started getting in a little bit of trouble when he wasn't interacting with me because I needed him to interact with me, okay? So I was kind of acting out. But I could tell that this guy does not have a dad around, okay? For one, he has that hair right there. I remember when I had hair like that and I come from the country, my dad was like, shave that off, man. You look G-A-Y. I was like, damn, son. I was like, just like that. Anyway, let's look at this reaction.
Which allows teens his age to be charged as an adult.
Oh, what I was about to say is, if you see this guy in the mall, bowling alley, anywhere out and about, right? Maybe selling candy bars for the Boy Scouts. Probably not, right?
Nope.
But if you see this guy, he looks like he has a pretty innocent face. Now, look, I think he's 16 years old. He looks like he has a pretty innocent face. You wouldn't think that this guy would be out trying to delete people, would you?
Nope.
No, you wouldn't.
Adult in certain crimes. There was a realization that during
Literally a wolf in sheep's clothing.
this proceeding that the gravity was hitting him. A grand jury indictment that could come in the near future, and a moment that hit when a judge told him that he would not be seeing freedom anytime soon.
Court may impose a hold without bond. Court finds sufficient allegations to support the charges. Considering the relevant factors and the charges,
His life just went.
he is ordered held without bond.
This moment is tough to watch, but it was something that Zaquavius Dawkins' family says they
It's not tough to watch, okay? I'm just looking at it like
Nobody cares, nigga.
needed to be here for. Simpson accused of killing Dawkins.
now this is the crazy part right here. So that guy that you just seen, the little spider head, tarantula, dreadhead, or whatever he's trying to do with his hair, he deleted this guy right here, okay? Now I understand that they always take the good pictures of the people that were the victim and the victimizer. They usually do that with the victimizer. They'll take, if the guy's like 28 years old, he deleted like 2 people. He's looking all crazy as hell on drugs and stuff. They won't take that picture. They won't take that mugshot and put that out in the public. They'll take a picture of him. I mean, they'll take the picture when he was in high school looking all happy-go-lucky and put that up. Well, they do that in the cases where guys get deleted by the cops. They won't show the wild and crazy picture of him today. They won't do that.
Nope.
They showed a good picture of him when he was in like first grade or something like that. So look, I don't know this guy, okay? I don't know the backstory behind him. I don't know if they took the good pictures of him. I know he's playing football and he looks innocent in all these pictures. I don't know if this guy was in the street life. I don't know if,
Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
I don't know if this guy was outside like that little spider head tarantula guy, that the victimizer. I don't know if he was outside doing crazy stuff too. But what I do know is that allegedly this guy had went to the store to get some medication for his grandma. For some weird reason, I don't know how, maybe they knew each other. Those 2 guys ran into each other, and he did not make it out alive. And that's terrible.
Sunday night along Chester Street. Simpson also accused with attempted first-degree murder involving another victim. Dawkins' family says he was going to get medical supplies for his mother when he was killed. After Wednesday's court appearance, things were still raw for Dawkins' family.
It's affected everybody, even the neighborhood.
Okay, Cap, cut. Okay, y'all
Sean
gonna do me
Simpson
like that? Okay, so let me bring this guy up.
Years old, result of a law charged as an adult in
So this right here, and as much as people don't like to admit it, this guy right here, this is the face of one of the most radical groups in America, and one of the most, as hard as it is to say, one of the most radical and violent groups in America. It's not Trende Aragua. Where are they from? Venezuelan group? I think it's the Venezuelan gang taking over buildings in Colorado. It's not them. It's the black male ages 16 to 24. Now, it's not something that I've heard. It's just something that I know, and I've coined that. And later on, I will do a video about it, talking about the 5 most dangerous groups in America. And they are in that group. But this is the face of one of the most dangerous groups and most violent groups in America, the black male from age 16 to 24. Does it pain me to say that? Yes. Is it true? Yes, it is. Now, I don't know if it's just the culture. It's not just the culture, but it is the fact that there are not dads in the house. Dads make a huge difference. Now, I told you that my dad was in my life, I seen him damn near every day, besides the time when they kicked me out when I came home and I didn't expect it. But when he wasn't interacting with me, that's when my life started to take a bad turn. Even though he was there, I needed him to interact with me. Inside of myself, I wanted him to interact with me. If you're a young black kid and you don't have a father figure, or you don't just have that father in your life, well, you're going to start listening to stuff like Little Baby. You're going to start listening to stuff like Da Baby. You're going to start listening to stuff like King Von, Lil Durk, people like that. And when you get into people like King Von and Lil Durk, you're talking about drill music. Drill music, we didn't have that around when I was out. Okay, in the 90s, they didn't have drill music. Drill music is a form of rap, which is terrible. It's where you actually delete somebody, but this person has to actually gotten taken off this planet. They have to actually be deleted. Now, in drill rap, they can talk about that person being deleted. They'll talk about how he got deleted. They'll talk about how many shots they put in him. They'll talk about where the body lies. And it's like, I don't know if it's a shout out to the rival gang that they're going against, but it's terrible music because apparently drill rap is all real. So these kids start listening to stuff like that. They think, oh, I'm going to tell you exactly why he broke down. Because the thing back in the day is they used to get the young kids from 16, kids from age 13 to 17 to do all the wild crimes, to push all the drugs. And the reason why they would get kids in that age to do these crimes is because they won't get an adult sentence before they turn 18. So they get them to do all this crime between the ages of 13 and 17. And I'm sure that the drug dealers or whoever they're talking to them, these crime bosses, they'll tell these kids, look, if you get caught, you'll just go to juvenile for a couple months. You'll come back out. Maybe I'll set you up with some cash. You'll be good. Even when it comes to deleting somebody. Now, what this guy did not know is they actually changed the law in North Carolina so they can try 16-year-olds as adults. So that's why he broke down, because he did not know that the law got changed. He expected, oh, I'm 16 years old. Oh, and by the way, not only did he just delete that person, he tried to delete another person that night. So he thought, okay, if I delete this person, I'm going to get sent to juvenile. I'm not 18 yet. Maybe it might be on my record. Maybe it might not be. But I'm not going to be locked down for that long. I'll be back out trying to make a rap diss song, making drill music. And that's probably what he's thinking. So me personally, I don't care about this guy. I think it's tragic that young black kids have to get caught up in this culture. They don't have any father figures or any dads around to teach them better. And this is just going to be a revolving cycle. I don't see this stopping anytime soon. I really don't. So anyway, that's the story of him, man. That's the story of him. Do I want it to stop? Yes, I do want it to stop. So anyway, let's get into some politics as I see it. So politics as I see it, well, Trump had his talk, his speakeasy, and it was to the nation. People wanted to call it a State of the Union address. It's not actually a State of the Union address. Now, there were some good moments. I've only got about 2 of the good moments, I think, because I'm pretty sure that you've watched any other YouTube channel, you've watched the news, and you've seen what's happened in Trump's speech. What I will say is that the guy was on fire. He was literally tearing it up. He was throwing jabs at the Democrats. He was killing them softly or harshly. And I loved every second of it. I really did. I loved every second of it. So let's get into Trump
Earlier
right now.
today,
Now, do you remember Zelensky, right? Zelensky is the president of Ukraine, or whatever the hell you want to call him, the dancing bandit. I think that's what I'll call him right there. So Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, he came over here. He wanted to disrespect J.D. Vance and Trump in the Oval Office. Well, they put him in his place for sure. And Trump said, you know something? I'm going to cut off all talks. I ain't got nothing else to say to your punk ass. So Zelensky, he came back and he responded saying, look, man, I know I came off bad. Okay, but he didn't apologize. Look, I know I came off bad. Let's just let bygones be bygones, okay? Okay, brother, you do your thing. The U.S. do our thing. I mean, the Ukraine do our thing. U.S. do their thing. We'll give you minerals. He talks like this. You give you minerals. Okay, Trump? I can't even do it without coughing. Anyway, let's hear what Trump had to say about Zelensky's letter that he wrote back to Donald Trump.
Received an important letter from President Zelensky of Ukraine. The letter reads, Ukraine is ready to come to the negotiating table as soon as possible to bring lasting peace closer. Nobody wants peace more than the Ukrainians, he said. My team and I stand ready to work under President Trump's strong leadership to get a peace that lasts. We do really value how much America has done to help Ukraine maintain its sovereignty and independence. Regarding the agreement on minerals and security, Ukraine is ready to sign it at any time that is convenient for you. I appreciate that he sent this letter, just got it a little while ago. Simultaneously, we've had serious discussions with Russia and have received strong signals that they are ready for peace.
Yeah, Russia is ready for peace, but let's play big bank, take little bank. That's pretty much what Trump said. Let's play big bank, take little bank, because Ukraine ain't got nothing going. Without our backing, they'll be a part of Russia again, okay? They'll be a hit, boom. There you got the Soviet Union formed again. Really? I mean, I guess I'm not going to say my opinions on Ukraine because I don't want to get demonetized. YouTube will look at my little ass channel. They'll be like, oh, snipe him. He talking bad about Zelensky. So anyway, that's good that Zelensky is ready, but he didn't apologize. Zelensky's ready to come back to the table and do some negotiating and hopefully sign this peace treaty that will get the killing to stop in that area, okay? Now, I could put this in the shucking and jiving, but I'm not. Mr. Green. But this was a bad point for the Democrats, okay? This is definitely shucking and jiving at its worst. Now, this is a Democratic lawmaker removed during President Trump's first address to Congress. The Democratic lawmaker goes by the name of Al Green, I think, but it's not the popular one. It's some no-name pimp named Slipback looking fool. He's rocking around with a cane. I don't even know if he uses it or not. But let's see how this happened, man. This was a total disgrace right here, okay? And why does it have to be a black man? Is he black? I don't know what he is. Let's see.
Take your seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat.
So that's him right there, right? What the hell is this right here, man? What is he?
Nope.
I don't know what he is. Now, and he need to shave right there. He looks like a villain. He almost looks like the Black Penguin, don't he? Like Danny DeVito style. But he definitely looks like a Batman villain. Put a little paint on his face, give him a little skin tight suit, boom, he's a villain. But this guy, he had to be out here shucking and jiving for the Democratic Party. This was obviously set up if you've seen it in real time. He wanted to get kicked out just so he can go on a bunch of talk shows and be like, oh, yeah, you know, they kicked me out. All I was doing is voicing my opinion. I don't want Trump to do blah, 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 blah. And look, man, I'm looking at it like,
Nobody cares, nigga.
about what you're saying. But watch this travesty right here, bro.
The chair now directs the sergeant at arms to restore order.
Now, that was my favorite part right there. So it kind of skipped around a little bit, and I don't know if it's going to get back to it. So what happened is, this is Mike Johnson, okay? He is the Speaker of the House, and he was giving the guy instructions because the guy just kept standing up. And this was within the first 10 minutes of Trump's speech. Guy kept standing up, raising his cane, interrupting Trump. He wouldn't just say his piece and shut up. He just had to keep talking. Mike Johnson gave him a couple warnings, and then my favorite part, Mike Johnson said, Sergeant of Arms, you need to restore order, or I recommend, or however he said it. The Sergeant of Arms needs to restore order now, and they went and took his ass out of there. He was like, and I'm out of here!
Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
Trump's looking at him like,
Got him! Got him!
We won the popular vote by big numbers and won counties in our country.
Wait, I thought he got kicked out. Look, he's back again. No, this is before he got kicked out, though.
And won counties in our country, 2,700 to 525.
I mean, they wouldn't even let him talk.
On a map that reads almost completely red for Republican.
You see, Trump was doing that all night. He was coming out, and he was like pointing at him, throwing jabs. And look at this right here, right?
Largest one-month gain ever recorded, a 41-point jump.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House.
So this is how it
cease
happened.
Any further disruptions? That's your warning.
Nobody knows what you're saying. This is like Kendrick Lamar's halftime show. Nobody knows what you're saying. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares, nigga.
Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant-at-Arms to restore order to the joint session.
And there's J.D. Vance over there. J.D. Vance, he was definitely he was having the time of his life all night. He was back there. He was holding in laughs. I was loving it. He was looking to the side like, man, y'all hearing this? Like, he was man, he was having the time of his life, and I enjoyed it. So anyway, that guy right there. And look, you got the Republicans over here. You got the Democrats over here. What I think they should have set up, kind of like Nickelodeon does, they should have had a big-ass bucket of green slime right there. And every time the Democrats didn't get up and applaud, they just hit them with that slime. Boom. All over them. Green slime all over that suit. But look, man. Look. This right here. So we're still into politics as I see it. And this woman right here, Jasmine Crockett Rocket, I gotta come up with a name for her. Jasmine Crockett Rocket or Jasmine Ratchet Crockett. I think that's better. Jasmine Ratchet Crockett. So it says, and this is from the Right-Wing Angel. He's a great content creator. He's a good conservative guy. I think he just got baptized last week, so shout out to him for sure. All right, that's enough of that. So it says, this is the most ghetto, trashy administration in history. And it is. Let's listen to Jasmine Ratchet Crockett and see what she has to say.
We fighting with Greenland. Why we fighting with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with Putin. What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the fuck up because I'm ready to get on with it.
Okay, so, bro, is she a senator? Is she a lawmaker, something like that? Who the hell voted her in there, too? All right, you know it's black people that voted this ratchet ghetto rat in there, okay? But look, she is summoning the energy of 1,000 ghettos from around the United States. She's up there summoning all the energy of 1,000 ghettos and unleashing it on camera right here for the American people to see. Now, I've been seeing this lady in the news a lot lately. The Democratic side, if you look at them, they have no stars. They have nobody that they can actually put up, especially up against a J.D. Vance. So they're out there searching right now. So she's been out in the media a lot lately. So maybe they're thinking, hey, maybe we can push her. But the thing about her is her summoning the energy of 1,025 ghettos and unleashing that onto the American people is not going to go well. Nope. Okay? So in a couple years, you won't hear about her anymore. They'll try to find somebody else because this ain't gonna fly right here. The hair weave, all right, the ratchet talking, the movements, like this ain't gonna fly. And anybody that's co-signing this shit right here, man, bro, y'all, man, take a walk. And I'm out of here. Now let's listen to this again.
This is not what we should be doing. I don't even know why we fighting with Greenland. Why we fighting with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with Putin. What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the fuck up.
Bro, that's so unprofessional, but I will say something. Look, that weave right there, I have no idea what she looks like. And I have the eye of the tiger when it comes to women in their makeup, in their weaves. But I can't tell what she looks like. Because if she take that weave off, she might look like a bald-head scallywag. I have no idea what she looks like. But anyway, that's Miss Jasmine Ratchet Crockett right there. And they're trying to give her some publicity, trying to pump her a little bit. But it ain't going to work.
Nope.
It ain't going to work. I don't see it working at all. So, look, one of the highlights last night, right? This is a tragedy right here. Damn, I'm at 35 minutes already. This is a tragedy the way this son's calling. This is a tragedy the way that this went down, okay? So, check it out. This kid, what is his name? DJ. I keep wanting to say DJ Dallas. DJ Dallas was a running back for the Seattle Seahawks. DJ Daniels, okay? Let's get into DJ Daniels because he was definitely a highlight of the night. And I'm trying to decide what video I want to play first. Okay, here it is right here. And I did not watch this whole thing because I can't do it.
Nope.
I'm not going to watch stuff like this, okay? Because when it comes, I got a 9-year-old son. When it comes to my son and watching sentimental stuff like this, I can't do it. I'm probably going to cry. Most likely, I'm going to cry, okay? So I was cooking last night, and I was watching it whenever it came on. I was watching. I was like, oh, shit, what's that little kid doing? Okay, anyway. And I seen what they were doing. I was like, oh, hell no. I turned the TV down, walked away. I was like, bro, nah, I'm not about to get hit with waterworks up here watching this kid. Now, if you don't know, it says that Trump highlights 13-year-old kid with brain cancer, and I think he beat the brain cancer, making him honorary Secret Service agent. This is a fantastic thing that Trump did, making a kid's dream come true, kind of like the Make-A-Wish Foundation, okay? This is a smart kid, but this kid's had 13 brain surgeries. This kid is friggin' tough. Let's hear this, lad. Let's hear about this.
The gallery tonight is a young man who truly loves our police. His name is DJ Daniel. He is 13 years old, and he has always dreamed of becoming a police officer.
That's his dad right there. That's his dad, man. I'm about to turn this shit off. Damn, bro. I'm about to turn this off, bro. At least I know it's coming.
Sir, the doctors gave him 5 months at most to live. That was more than 6 years ago.
It's a tough kid, man. RFK.
Since that time, DJ and his dad have been law enforcement officer actually a number of times. The police love him. The police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all.
This is dope right
I am
here.
asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States.
Look at that reaction. I mean, if that don't hit you to the heart, man, I mean, come on. That's crazy right there. I keep my son right here. Picture of my son always right there so I can look at him. I ain't trying to get sentimental. My dad right there. He passed away. Keep him right there every time so I can, like, look at them all the time.
Secret Service.
So, look, that was a great moment. So, look, I got to get the hell off this video, okay? I'm not going to last long if I keep watching stuff like that. So, anyway, let's get back into the difference between the way that his community is going to treat him and the way that other communities are going to treat him. So, let's see this right here, okay? This is him the night of. Watch this. So he gets his badge, and he gets a hug. And this guy, he might be the Secret Service director, but look at that. White man hugging a black kid. Oh, my God. Showing them some love. as ABL says it, the white man. He's that's crazy. Oh no, y'all ain't even see it. Oh man, here it is. Here it is. Look. The white man in action, in live action, 4K right here. Watch this. White man. Giving him a hug. All right. That ain't his kid. But he's hugging him. So look, that was a great moment right there, right? Okay. Yeah. 1 point for the white man. All right. All right, 1 point for the white man. How we going to do this tally, okay? How we going to tally it up? All right, he with Trump again. Oh, another hug. 2 points for the white man. That's two. White man tallying it up, okay? So it said DJ Daniel just hugged Trump in the Oval Office after Trump made him an honorary Secret Service agent. White man talking. Okay, he's racking up the points right now, okay? Shout out to him. Watch this.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Nice hug. Look.
Okay, good. That's very nice. Look at that family you got. Huh?
And people want to talk about the way that Trump hugged him. So what? He got papers in his hand. What do you think he's going to do? Just give him a nice big warm embrace and start crying on him? Like, come on, man.
Nope.
So anyway, look, that's 2 points for the white man, right? Let's see. Who else getting points out here? I'm giving out points right now. I'm trying to give out points. So here we go. Oh, we got another video, all right? We got another video of not DJ Dallas. Damn it, DJ Daniels.
Nope.
Okay, look. 8-year-old has cancer. His dream is to become a police officer. He afraid that he not going to see it. That's terrible.
I will support.
He's in a cop car right now. 3 points for the white man. Because they're showing him love. He's swearing them in, right?
And the Constitution.
He's swearing them in.
And the laws of the state of Oklahoma. And that I will faithfully discharge according to the best of my ability.
Okay, look, he's swearing them in. So that's 3 points for the white man right there, okay? So white man's really racking up the points right now, okay? All right, I'm giving out points. Who else wants some points? Let's get into this video. Wait, hold up. DJ Daniels was harassed and made fun of by a group of people because of his police outfit? Who would do such a thing, man? Who the hell are these people? Come on, man. Who are these? Who are the people? Oh, man, the black community.
Nope.
No. Oh, my God, bruh. The people that's supposed to be supporting him making fun of him. So the white man that tallied up 3 points. I done dished out 3 points to the white man when the black community gets a -5 for this one, man. Look, he can't even get love in his own community, bro. This kid can't even get love in his own community. The only people that's not showing him love is in his own community. All right, bro, that's terrible, bro. That's terrible, bro. That's terrible right there, man. Come on, man. Y'all ain't got no respect for little DJ Dallas, DJ Daniels. I keep calling him DJ Dallas. Oh, man. All right, it's been a hell of a show right now. It's been a hell of a show. It's damn sure been a hell of a show already. And let's see, do I have any more DJ Oh, yeah, here we go. We got one more DJ Daniels, and I swear, why do I keep calling him DJ Dallas? We got one more DJ Daniels, and he got a message for y'all fools out here. It says new Secret Service agent, DJ Daniels, if you're a Democrat and you're being mean to President Trump, I'm on your bumper.
Honor to have met you.
Hold up, I got one more thing to say.
He has one more thing to say. I won't interrupt you.
If you're a Democrat and you're being mean to President Trump, I'm on your bumper.
Huh?
Such an honor to have met you.
Hold up, I got one more thing.
He has one more thing to say. I won't interrupt you.
If you're a Democrat and you're being mean to President Trump, I'm on your bumper.
So he pulling your ass over, and he might delete your ass. Right? He might delete you, because he look like he's ready to rock and roll right now. He looks like a police officer, and he look like he ain't taking no shorts either. DJ Daniels, give it up. DJ Daniels, bro. Okay, so now I guess I'll get into the moment that everybody's been waiting for, the one person that's going to watch this. Let's get into hot off the presses. So, because this freaking video is running short, because I could talk for hours, but I just don't have the time for it. If you don't know, I work 12 to 14 hours a day. And then I am a football coach. I'm the offensive coordinator for my son's team. So, shout out to me for that. And, you know, I do other stuff for my son. I want to go, when I get off, I got an hour drive to come home. Got to cook myself some dinner, go to the gym real quick. I live right across the street from the gym. So, I'm a busy guy, right? And I still want to make these videos, but I want to make them about 30 minutes. But the thing about it is, I love talking. And when I get on here, it just comes out so natural. And I keep running over the limit. So I'm going to make this last story a little bit short. Now, it's the story of me, myself, and my gun. I mean, my fault. It's the story of me, my gun, and a police officer. So it starts off with, I was leaving the house and this happened around 16 years ago. I was leaving, and it's when I first got my concealed carry license, okay? So when I got my concealed carry license, I started doing the research, looking at what I can and what I can't do, okay? How would I handle a situation if I was to get stopped by a cop, or if I was in the public and I got stopped by a cop in a situation and I had my firearm on me? It's stuff like this if you're getting your concealed carry license and you want to be professional about it and you want to be safe, to make sure that you go home safe, and if you run into a police officer, that they go home safe too. Well, this is something that you might want to Google up. Now, there's videos all on YouTube that show you what to do and what not to do. Chris Rock has a funny video out too, but that's just a parody. So anyway, it starts off about 16 years ago. I left the house and I had to be to work at 3:30 in the morning. So I'm leaving the house at right around 2:40, okay, so because I didn't work too far away. So this morning, I actually took my girlfriend's car at the time, and this girlfriend actually is my ex-wife. We ended up getting married later and divorced. But I was driving her car. So when the cops pull up her license plate, they're not going to pull up. I mean, you know, I'm not going to pop up. So I was on a back road because I figured, hey, you know, I'm running a little late because I figured that I'd be taking it kind of slow because I'm so early in the morning and I'm a little drowsy. So anyway, I took a back road that would have been a little faster, that would allow me to go to the speed limit. But this morning I was like, you know something? Let me just put the pedal to the metal just a little bit more. So I ended up passing the cop, and I was like, oh, God, hopefully he doesn't stop me. And it's usually when you say stuff like that, that's when it happens. So I got stopped by the cops. And when he ran my plates, obviously he's thinking it's going to be a small 5-foot Filipino. But when he comes up, I'm sure when he lights me up, he can see through my back window that I am not a small 5 feet Filipino. So we're on the back road. There's not a lot of lights. He's already, you know, his red flags are probably going up. He's wondering, who's this guy in the car? He's a black guy. And if you don't know, like it or not, but we've created a bad stigma for ourselves out here, whether it be warranted or not. But I know that when cops see black guys in some traffic stops, now when I get pulled over by the cops, I don't give a shit. I told you, I'll be driving past the cops going 80 miles an hour. I don't care anymore because I know that I'm going to make it out fine. But in this situation, they don't know who you are, okay? So they're going to be on guard. And the point of it is, when you get pulled over by a cop, just know that they want you to go home, but first and foremost, they want to go home too. So they might be a little aggressive, you know, take precautions. They might do things that you don't think is right, but they're just trying to get home safe, okay? So when I pulled over to the side, he sees that it's a black guy in the car, not a little Filipino, okay? So I'm thinking, okay, well, this guy's probably not going to know who I am, okay, because he's lighting up. It's coming back to him as a little Filipino girl. So I immediately turn my headlights on, my roof lights on. it was a little key fob, so I don't need to put the key, up on the dash, but I did anyway. Or I didn't need to take the key out of the ignition. I took the key and I put it on the dash, and I had both my hands on the steering wheel. Now, what he did is he actually came up from the passenger side. I hadn't been stopped in so long, I didn't know that they did that. So he came up on the passenger side, and her windows were tinted. So he's like, knocking on my window hard. Roll down the window. And this is a car that I didn't usually drive. It was a Lexus. And I was like, how the hell do I roll down this window? He's like, roll down the window. And I was like, I don't know how to roll down the window. And I was like, I don't want to move around too much because he might think I'm like grabbing for something. He's like, sir, roll down the window. I said, look, man, I don't know how to roll down the window. This ain't my car, okay? And I had my hands up like this. I wasn't being aggressive. I was just like, look, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to roll down this window. It's not my car. He was like, okay, well, turn the car on and try to roll down the window. So I did. I hit the car thing. He was gracious enough to let me do that, and I actually got the window rolled down. So when he asked for my information, license, registration, I actually gave him my license, her registration, but I gave him my concealed carry license too. Because one of the videos I watched, they were like, look, if you're carrying a gun, why not just let the officer know that you're carrying it? That way it relieves him a little bit. So he's not wondering if you have a firearm. He knows you have it. So I gave him everything. And in the back, it was my concealed carry license. So he asked me, he said, where's the firearm? I said, it's on me. It's on my hip. He said, is it holstered? I said, yeah, it's holstered, which it was. He said, okay, I'll be back in a minute. But take in mind, he was being super aggressive, okay? And I kind of left that out. But after I got the window down, he was like, hey, why couldn't you roll the window down? I was like, look, man, it's not my car. Well, I told you to roll the window down. He's being super aggressive. He had his hand on his gun too, by the way, and I'm just being chill and calm. But when I gave him my information and I gave him my concealed carry license, I told him that it's on my hip and it's holstered. I could see that he got a little relief from that. And he was like, look, I'll be back in a minute. He went, he ran my information, came back literally like 10 minutes later. I was like, what is this guy doing back there? He's probably looking for anything he could find. Came back 10 minutes later, and this is how he came up to me. Oh, hey, sir. Okay, here's your information. Okay, I wrote you a ticket in there. All right, be safe out there. And walked away. I was like, who the hell is that guy? Like, that's not the same guy that came up to me. So what it was is, I think once I gave him my concealed carry license, that put him at ease. He's like, okay, well, the guy, he's being honest with me. You know, he's not trying anything crazy. I got him lit up so I could see he still got his hands on the steering wheel. I ran his information. Everything come back clean. So I'll just give him his ticket. It doesn't seem like he's being aggressive, and I'll be on my way, and I'm out of here.
And I'm out of here!
So that's pretty much how it ended. That's the story of me, my gun, and the cops. But I think some people that don't know how to deal with the cops, if they're carrying a gun and it's actually licensed and they have a concealed carry permit for it, well, listen to my story, and that might get you out of a bad situation, because I've heard in some situations, if you're being aggressive or if the cops don't like how you're acting, they could actually pull you out of the car just to be a a-hole. They can remove the gun from you, and then they'll take it apart and leave it probably on the trunk of your car, and then they'll drive away. Once everything has wrapped up, if everything's A-okay, everything checks out, well, they've been the a-hole. They've already disassembled your gun, put the spring, the magazine. If you have one in the chamber like I do, I always carry with one in the chamber, and I don't have a safety on. Because if you're not carrying with one in the chamber, then why are you even carrying a gun for? You're just carrying a brick. What am I going to do, get in a heated situation and cock it and it gets jammed? Nope. Not going to do that, okay? So that's one way to avoid something like that happening, okay, for the cops from being a-holes and doing something like that. So I was super honest. Everybody came out good. The ticket I got, I actually hired a lawyer, got that shit thrown out, and I'm still here today. Okay, I didn't get popped. I didn't get brutalized. I didn't do anything like that. And I think it's all because of my demeanor. It's the way that I was keeping calm. okay, no matter what he does, I'm still going to keep calm because in this situation, he has the power, okay? He's a police officer. That's his job. I know he's just doing his job. I want to go home. He want to go home. And if he did something unruly, I know that once I'm out of that situation, or if he was to take me to jail unlawfully, well, I can handle that situation after that. I'd have a chance to get a lawyer and actually maybe come out with some money by suing the police department. So you want to think about stuff like that too. I'm not saying you got to be out there chasing the case, but just know if the police act outside of their boundaries, don't try to handle it right there, okay? It's not going to work out good for you. Just handle it once you get arrested, if that's what it comes down to. Just handle it after everything is, is done and said, okay? After you're not in the handcuffs and you're in a position to actually talk to a lawyer. So that's my story, and I hopefully it can benefit some people out there of how to handle yourself in a police interaction when you have a gun. Okay, so anyway, Black Suburban Dad Reviews, tell a friend to tell a friend. I am out, and I'll be back with some more awesome content later. Peace.